my jammers, settle up, cause we about to get up. Yeehaw!
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you all doing? We are back with today's take. I am joined by the wonderful Razor93.
Hey, and Jamie. I don't know which way. Hello. It's so hard. I'm looking at the opposite direction. It doesn't work.
Every time I forget which way to point, but because normally I would think, looking at you, you're on my side that way. But so I just thought I'll point that way and hope for the best, and it worked.
Yeah, I tried to do the same, but I pointed at the wrong direction anyway. So.
It happens.
God dang it.
So, boys, how are we both doing on this fine Saturday morning?
Oh, doing good. Tired as fuck, but I'm doing good.
Yeah, I think both of Jamie and me are pretty tired.
Was you up late?
We were staying up late last night, and we said James is going to be so pissed when he hears that.
Am I usually? Is it that obvious? Am I usually that pissed?
we were doing some Civ last night.
Yeah, I think I hopped off at about 4 to go make dinner.
Yeah.
And I think I passed out at around 7 a.m.
Oh, that's always a good time.
Yeah.
7 a.m. and then you woke back up for this.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Mistake, huh?
I had a late night at sort of going to bed at about midnight. That's a super late night for me, but I was up at 8:30. So let's do some quick shout outs here. So the real Brad M, thanks to follow. Ghostly, thanks to follow. Paige, how you doing? Filthy Phoenix coming in hot with the raiding party of 17. Filthy, I hope you had a good time streaming. What was you playing? If you're still here, Kennedy, how you doing? Rampage, what's going on? Tattooed Pengy. Hello, my friend. Ash Bandicoot, what's going on? Ollie Bobs, G Phantom, how are you? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Pride. And Jamie, the fuck are you doing? Says Paige. Oh.
Okay.
Wow. Absolutely savage. Ash Bandicoot coming in with the J to the sloth emote. So yeah, we're hoping everybody's having a wonderful weekend. For you Americans that are still thinking it's Friday evening when it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Probably later for some of you. No, it's Saturday, guys. Scalavon Dakuru, how are you, my friend? So, anybody done anything interesting this week?
I mean, not really. It hasn't been an eventful week. It's been work. Streaming. Linda left to be a parent for a few days, so I've been grinding the streams then.
Yeah. And what have you been streaming mainly?
DOJ.
Yeah.
There's been so much fucking DOJ these last few days.
There really has. And
yeah, you've been on like all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been grinding. We hit 2900 2 days ago, and then at the time I ended the stream, we was at like 2900 exactly. Then somebody unfollowed, so I started the stream the next day with 2899, and now we're back up to 2900.
Oh, that's great.
But hey, it's double celebration.
It is.
Double, yeah. Celebrate it twice.
Yeah, why not?
That's not a bad idea.
Take all the opportunities to celebrate as possible.
Yeah, you might as well acknowledge the hard work you've been putting in, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the question is, Jamie, how many days is it? 13 days till Christmas. Can we get Shems H to 3K before Christmas? That's the big question.
I'm hoping. Well,
I think,
I think we're like 85 away, so it should be doable.
Maybe you could do that if you do 2 or 3 DOJ streams between now and then, you should be able to hit 3K, right?
Oh yeah. Like today I'm doing a just chatting kitchen stream and DOJ, and then I'm probably gonna grind some other stuff as well.
What you cooking?
I'm making a gingerbread house today.
Ooh.
Pictures, please.
Definitely, there will be pictures.
Icing.
I need to go out and buy icing, but yeah, we're doing that, and then we're melting the sugar to kind of stick it together.
Mm-hmm.
So
like
I'm gonna decorate it real nice.
Nice. That's gonna look amazing. You love Christmas, don't you, Mr. Christmas himself?
I really do.
Me and Raisin just sitting over here with our like hats on and t-shirt, and Shems is here like dressed up like fucking Santa Claus.
Yeah,
only missing the white
I'm over
beard.
here with like #Shemsmas.
Yeah, absolutely. And Raisin, what have you been up to this week? Anything interesting?
Yeah, and I don't know if I've been up to anything. I've been spending like hours and hours watching YouTube, reading on the internet about dogs, puppies. I'm thinking about getting a puppy.
Okay, hold on, because I've got that story and a few stories, so we'll move that one to the front, being you've naturally brought it up now. We were speaking about this on my stream the other day.
You were speaking about my potential puppy on your
Yeah,
stream?
somebody,
What?
I think Pip was on the stream, and somebody goes, Raisin's thinking of getting a dog, and I went, oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
So,
Explain yourself, mister.
okay, hold on, let me get comfy here. So, right now, it's not ideal, obviously. You're still living with your dad right now, but you're
Yeah,
moving out very soon.
Yeah, soon.
So, right now, when we're in the middle of COVID, it's perfect. You're not really going to be going anywhere. Sweden's just entering more strict restrictions, right?
Yeah, for the first time in like ages.
Yeah, so you're going into stricter restrictions. You're going to be at home a lot. Your profession is streaming, so you're not going out to an office for 9 hours and leaving the poor thing at home for 9 hours. You haven't got to rely on anybody to come into. So right now, it's perfect. The problem comes when COVID restrictions lift and Party Boy Raisin comes back out and he wants to travel the world and enjoy his life. What are you going to do with the poor dog? You're going to ask your dad to look after it for a few months?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I've been thinking a lot about this. It's been on my mind since like months.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I was supposed to travel, but the more I've been doing this, and the further we're going into this travel restrictions, it feels like the travel is getting further and further away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel the same need of actually traveling that I did before.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna travel. I'm not saying I'm not gonna travel, but I'm not gonna do like the one-way ticket.
Yeah, you're not going to tour
like
Asia
1
for
year.
yeah. I get it.
I might be traveling for 2 weeks, and that's the thing. And a dog can stay with my dad or my mom for like 1 week.
Yeah.
But and the thing is, I'm planning on doing this for a long time. So I mean,
listen,
I think
they are the best companions. They're so loyal.
That's what I
They're
feel as well.
great.
Honestly, Tinder hasn't been working out for me, so
Yeah, I mean, we've almost come full circle. It's been over a year now since we started the giving you tips on dating. And I mean, it didn't pay off then. It hasn't paid off since. So I think it's probably best to just give up on the dating game, Raisin, and just get a dog, maybe. Yeah. Stop.
That's what I think as well. That's over the past year. That's what I've been. It's the end of the equation.
And what breed would you get?
That's the thing I've been working on, like trying to. Luke Bug actually says something good. Tinder with a dog is so much easier.
Do you not remember that girl was saying take the dog out of your picture though to you last year?
Oh yeah, she did.
She said take out your length, and she said take out your length and remove your mom's dog from the picture.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I don't know whether she meant length as height. Raisin, I'm really sorry, but your little follower mode just popped up in the corner, and I thought you was holding up tiny little hands and making them dance in the corner of the screen.
Celebrate. Wait. I'm gonna try to see if I can pause this. Anyways, whoever you are, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
That was like the comedy hands that you see in TV movies when people they pull their arms up their shirt and they hold the miniature little hands out.
Yeah.
The miniature hand.
That's what it
That
looked
is
like.
a massive thing on TikTok now. That's how you get TikTok famous, Bryce.
Just make
Buy
videos
them
with
little
tiny hands.
like the ones that fit on like one finger, and you start doing that in every single video.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
I think you should stream with them and try and drive in DOJ with those little hands on the steering wheel. On the steering wheel. That would be so good.
My apologies. I'm gonna get a subscription so Nicole Taylor shows up on the screen there.
But yeah, going back to the dog thing. So what breed?
I've been thinking, like, I had a golden retriever when I was
Great
younger.
dogs, yeah.
And I love goldens. I don't think it's, and this is like what I'm still debating. I don't know if it's fair to actually have a golden retriever in such a small apartment that I will actually have.
So you're gonna get a Chihuahua.
So I'm thinking something smaller. And I'm still debating. I've been thinking about a Havanese. I believe.
How'd you spell that?
Like, I don't know, Havanese
dog. Havanese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
All
cute.
of them ones,
They're hella cute.
They're really cute.
People keep getting them stolen in England. I keep seeing these stories on social media of this dog's been stolen. They're so
dog.
They're so
Small
cute.
bulldog.
They're
Yeah,
so cute.
either that or a pug.
Pugs are cute as well. What about Frenchie? That would be ideal for your sized apartment.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between a pug and a Frenchie.
So a Frenchie's
it's-
like a Frenchie's kind of cross between a pug and a bulldog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pug is a lot more kind of face smashed in.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're a lot chubbier usually.
yeah. They've got a lot more fat, whereas a Frenchie's much more muscular.
Yeah. So if
I mean,
you're looking for like an active dog, then definitely go for a Frenchie.
They're proper. But
I mean,
you
I'm
say
rich,
that.
dude.
You're right.
You say that, Jamie, and
It has to be like
chilled.
Yeah, chill.
Frenchies are very chill.
over a Frenchie.
Pugs are very, very laid back. With the Frenchie, you have the best of both, where they're like full energy, but then they're really like chilled as well. You know, Pip's like that though. She has mad moments where she's, you know, and if I went running with her, she'll run for days. But then when it's time for bed and that, she's chill and settle down. But raise them the first month if you're getting a brand new puppy. Expect hell. Expect to be able to feel like you regret getting the dog for the first month because it is hard work. You have to have so much patience with them, you know.
Yeah, but I'm a person that has a lot of patience. So I'm I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
are
that
quite
that is
chilled.
going to-
Yeah, I mean,
I
you're
don't think
mates
that's
with
going
us,
to be a
you kinda
problem.
have to.
You're a lot
Say
more
again?
patient than I am.
I said you're mates with us, you kind of have to be patient.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, but I think that it will be frustrating, but I think that I would be able to handle it, and you know, I think it would be a nice way to, you know,
I think
continue my life forward.
what you've done is if you've watched the reaction from people on my stream when Pip's on stream, you're like, well, that can get me more viewers. That can take my average viewership up. Is that what you're thinking?
No,
People
if I'm
love
getting
dogs,
a dog,
though.
it's completely for myself, and I've been thinking through it like for a long time, and you know, given the fact that, you know, streaming, and I've been talking on my stream about it as well. Like streaming is a very, you know, you're very alone. You're sitting in front of your computer like almost day in, day out, and if you don't have a partner that you can do, you know, go out and do stuff with, it's a job where you focus a lot of time at home, and having like you said, James, a companion, I think that would, you know, work very well with the lifestyle and be healthy for me as a person, and for the dog as well, you know, taking walks, going out.
That's the main thing. Yeah. When I get in from work and stuff, the first thing I do is we grab her shit and we go out. We go out for half an hour, 45 minutes. Sometimes we go for a jog instead of a walk. And it's like, it's nice to have that separation from being sat at a desk to go into the outside. And if on a weekend or whatever, we go out and find like local like woodland, and we go for like hours, and she loves it. And when we get back, she'll sleep for like the next day and a half. She's exhausted, but she loves it, you know. So it's definitely a good sort of counterbalance to the sitting in front of a computer for your day job. It's a nice, brings a nice balance to your life.
Yeah.
But have you thought of any alternative pets other than dogs? Because I know Jamie's had alternative pets. Go on, Jamie.
I thought you was gonna carry on. No, like, because see, I'm allergic to both dogs and cats, so you know, and living in Tiny Flats, you have to get creative. So I had 2 rats, which were fucking amazing, and I really want rats again.
Would Linda let you have them?
Yeah. Well, so the thing was that our like best friends at the time, they've just got rats. We kind of met them, fell in love with them, and wanted to get some of our own. I happened to have the money for it, so I kind of just went behind her back and bought them. And luckily, she fell in love with them too. So it would have been horrible if she hated them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Did you just get
the
smacked
only
in your
alternative pet I would like to have is a monkey, honestly.
A pet monkey? Come on, that's not. Can we just pause for a second? Did your microphone just smash you in the eye?
What? No.
It did. It flung up, and then you were going like that and rubbing your eye afterwards.
No. That didn't happen.
Jamie, he
my
just
God,
tried to
no,
skim
not at
over
all.
that. He just tried to skim over that and carry on the conversation while he was going, oh, I'll just push this back down out my way. Let's talk about a monkey. No,
I don't. Let me say this. I don't. It's not healthy for a monkey to be a pet. But if there's any other pet I would like to have, it would be a monkey. but I'm never gonna get a monkey because they should not be pets.
I remember you. I could just imagine you. You know, like pirates have their parrots on their shoulder. I could imagine Raisin just going around like TwitchCon meeting all his fans in the future, his millions of fans, and he's just got this little like chimpanzee on his shoulder, and it's like shaking everybody's hands as they're coming up to meet him.
Taking pictures.
And then there's a horror. And then there's a horror story years later, and you're like, "What happened to Raisin? Oh, his pet monkey ate his face." That happens, doesn't it? People's pet monkeys do that. That happens quite a lot. You hear more of people's pet monkeys eating their faces than the big cat people getting eaten by the big cats, don't you?
I've never heard that.
What?
Really?
No, I've never heard a monkey eating.
Was it was it a baboon, Jamie, in America where basically
baboon is a very
there's been so
or
many.
a chimp? No, it was a chimpanzee, and the lady, excuse me, she treated it like it was her family, and it used to smoke cigarettes and drink wine. And the one day she had her neighbor over to visit, and the monkey thought, "Wow, this neighbor's gonna hit on my woman." So instead of giving the opportunity for the friend to be friendly with her friend, the monkey just went up and ate his face off, or ate her face off. Sorry.
But it can't be a common thing.
Oh, it's a very common thing.
Yeah. That's why do you think what?
Like legit. What, yeah. After the stream, go and Google monkey rip face off and see how many hits you get. Trust me, it is fucking common.
Raisin's sitting there thinking, maybe I shouldn't. I was genuinely thinking about getting a pet monkey,
and that
but not
was
now.
the last of Monkey 46. Okay, we need to find something new now.
Yeah. You watch the next stream you see with Raisin, that monkey's going to be missing in the background. He's just going to go yeet straight off his balcony in case it comes to... Wouldn't it be hilarious if that monkey one day came to life and it was on his shoulder? Yeah.
And ate my face on stream.
Wow. Think of the hits, though.
Yeah.
I mean, your face would be changed forever, but the hits you'd get on that.
Fucking worth.
Imagine you'd be on all
kangaroo.
People are saying
what says a kangaroo if you want to get boxed in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
They kick you in the balls as well, don't they?
Yeah.
They hop
Kangaroos
up.
are fucking dickheads.
Are they aggressive?
Yeah, they're super aggressive.
Kangaroos are dickheads.
Yeah, fuck the kangaroo.
I didn't think we'd be calling kangaroos dickheads when we started this podcast today. Oh dear. So the question is there been any other weird pets you've had, Jamie, other than, or when I say weird, unusual pets other than rats?
Not unusual. Like, I've grown up with having cats, and then dogs. Once my parents separated, I had a hamster and I've had 2 rats. That's about it.
Yeah. Raise them any weird pets?
No, just dogs. I mean, I was collecting like rocks and stuff and called them pets when I was younger, but...
Oh, you was that weird kid, the rock collector?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That explains a lot, dude.
Wow.
So my stepfather, he has snakes, he has bearded dragons, he has geckos, he had a millipede, he had scorpion, he had...
What's a millipede?
It's like a centipede, but with a million legs instead of... Well, is it 1,000 legs? Centipede is 100 and a millipede...
Yeah.
Or is it a million? That's why it's called a millipede.
Yeah. So a
Can't have a million legs, that's a lot.
1,000 legs?
Centipede has to have 100, surely.
I don't know.
Yeah, how does it have
they must be like...
Millipedes are smaller, I think, and centipedes are... Yeah, centipedes are bigger, but with less legs. We might have had a centipede, not a millipede, but it was horrible. It was in a box, in a box, in a box. And I remember when you used to feed...
human centipede, though?
Oh, fucking hell, Jamie, don't ask questions. We used to feed him, I think it was mealworms or grubs or something like that, and you used to stick it through like one of the many breathe holes he had on his box, and we'd put like half of it through, so half the body was sticking through the hole where the animal could get. Sorry, you can't see my finger, but yeah, it was like that, and then it would stand up like on half its body. You could see it was like sniffing it from the way it was moving its head, and you'd see it just latch onto the body, and you'd see so the grub was like standing upright, obviously half in and half out, and then as soon as the animal latched onto it, it was doing this. The top half of the body was just like spinning around like, fuck, I'm being eaten. It was horrible.
Well, you know what animal I really want, though?
Go on.
Or animal. I really want an axolotl.
What's that?
They're illegal. Okay, they're like the Spanish crawling fish or whatever. They're so fucking dope. They're illegal in Sweden, but illegal in Norway. Axolotl.
Axolotl for sale. That's not what I meant to do. Images. Oh, they look creepy as. Let me just go to the old.
Dude, they are so sick.
These things, they look kind of like a newt, but really happy.
Yeah. They are so fucking cool.
Did you?
So yeah, they're legal in Sweden,
think
but
I misheard
illegal
that.
in Norway. So if I want to buy one, I have to move to Sweden or the UK.
You can have them in the UK.
Yep.
Should you imagine if I bought that on stream with me, Jamie?
Oh,
Would it be
dude, that'd
dead,
be so
or are
fucking
they? Or
yeah,
are they?
I mean, it needs to
Are
stay
they
in water.
are they living in water though?
Yeah.
They've
Oh,
got feet though. Surely
Yeah,
they can
so
live
you-
outside.
You have them. No, you have them in a regular like fish tank.
Right, but you
And can
don't.
you take them up? Can you cuddle with them?
No, they had. Well, you can cuddle them in the water, but they have to stay in the water.
So you need to get like an oxygen tank and shit.
Oh yeah. But I mean, with any fish, you should get that either way. It's kind of cruel to have them in like a tiny fish bowl.
Yeah. See, I think that if you look at their makeup, not the thing on their face, but if you look at like their feet and stuff, you'd
Yeah.
think that should be able to sustain its own weight on land and possibly able to breathe. If you look at it, it looks like it'd be
Yeah.
able to.
It'd be cool if they could, but as far as I know, at least they can't.
Let's have a look on the old Wikipedia. What does it say? Description: a sexually mature adult oxalotl at age 18 to 24 months, ranges in length from 15 to 45 centimeters, although a size close to 23 centimeters, 9 inches is most common. It possesses features typical of a salamander larvae, including external gills and caudal fin extending from behind the head to the vent. Habitat is lakes in Mexico. I'm just looking to see if it says that they can. Are you sure they can't go on land, Jamie?
They're pretty
Oh,
sure.
yeah. You're
These
right.
look like they can go
They
on land
definitely
with
look
the-
like it.
with the
They're,
feet.
they're so fucking dope looking.
Here you go. Unusual among amphibians in they reach adulthood without undergoing metamorphosis. Instead of developing lungs and taking to the land, adults remain aquatic and gilled.
Yep.
Fucking hell, Jamie with the knowledge. You've really looked into buying one of these, huh?
I really, really want to get one.
Well, looking at a picture of them, I got a feeling that was us
Would
before
you-
the evolution happened.
What, humans,
look
you mean,
like that.
before? So, well, Razem, I'm sure in your real life you still know some people that still look like that.
True.
Yeah, I know some people that still haven't. Think I work with some. No, I didn't say that. Joking. Okay, so anybody got anything else about animals before we move on?
I don't think so.
Great.
Yeah, I just want to hear what you guys think about the breed that I'm potentially
Yeah.
getting.
Drop in the chat what breed you'd like to see Razem get. While we move on,
Can we
Go
do
on.
a poll?
what of
I can do a
breed?
poll.
Yeah,
I
you're a
can do
mod. Do a poll. Put the breeds in that you think you want.
Yeah.
And then maybe throw a random one in there, like a Saint
Great
Bernard.
Dane.
Saint Bernard, yeah, a Great Dane, Saint Bernard. Throw like a random massive dog in there. Let's see what we get. Rampage is saying bulldog. Ray still looks like one, says Paige, on about the fish thing, whatever it's called that Jamie loves.
Axolotl.
Yeah, I mean it's just a
we'll
weird.
throw up a vote there.
How long's this vote taking, Brooke?
3
Is it
minutes.
done? There you
There we
go.
go.
Oh, you've put the vote up for 3 minutes.
Oh.
All right, I'm just going to sit here and watch the clock, guys. Enjoy the silence while we wait for that.
Yeah. All right. Complete silence. Let's go.
I'm voting myself.
No, you're not. Okay, I'm voting as well then, you little sausage.
Yeah, I
Of
voted.
course, everyone should vote.
I'm going for that because I think it'd be hilarious in a fucking. I think a Great Dane would be hilarious in an apartment, just
No.
smashing everything over.
I just get a feeling that would be so like unlike me in the personality.
Yeah, just oh, there goes the camera. Oh, he's eating the microphone.
Yep.
Oh, wait, Razem, why is the dog taller than you? Razem, it's not a horse. Razem, get off its back. Get off its back,
I
Razem.
can't have a dog that is bigger than me.
Oh.
That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
Going and holding the leash like this.
Yeah, literally. It's just like dragging you. The dog's walking you. You've got the leash on with the mouthpiece here so that you can't
Oh,
bite
it's like that-
anybody.
It's a video of the little girl that's walking the dog where he's trotting along and she's just getting dragged along in the mud.
By one hand, just like Superman and that shit.
Ow.
Drunkle says Dog de Bordeaux. That would be great. That would be great. They're dribblers though, Drunkle, huh? They are. They're slobbery dogs. So
I'm
Pug.
very surprised that that the most people actually prefer the Great Dane for it. What type of support is this?
One of the best things about the Great Dane is you don't even have to fill up their water bowl. Just put the tap on in your bathroom sink, and they'll just walk up and put their head underneath the tap. Swear,
Really?
swear. Yeah, they love doing that.
I haven't looked at a lot of info about it.
Yeah, look up a Great Dane.
Great Danes are great. They're massive though, Raisin. They literally
They're
are
massive,
tall.
but
They are.
really couch dogs.
Yeah, the height is 76 centimeters. That's almost taller than me.
They are, in all honesty though, they're lap dogs. They are a small dog trapped in a big dog's body. They're like flamboyant and like flying around like they're a little chihuahua. They're really entertaining dogs. They're quite like your personality though, Raisin. Like they're big like lugs that just want to have a laugh and they're silly. But you're kind of the opposite, like actually, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't like being silly.
No, he does
You're
like
very
being
serious
silly,
man.
but he's not massive. It's a bit like Jamie is the equivalent of a Great Dane.
Dude, I need a Great Dane. It's official.
Could you imagine Jamie and a Great Dane? Fucking hell, that'd be some.
Yeah, we'd match
That's
each
what I
other.
mean. If you place a Great Dane next to a pug, that's me and Jamie.
Literally.
Can we find a picture of that on Google or something?
Would I be
a
the
Great Dane and a pug?
Would I be the bulldog, the fat one? Oi, what are you laughing for?
I don't know. I
Right.
don't know.
What did you want? A picture of a pug next to a Great Dane?
Yeah, I actually found one that I think works pretty well.
There you go.
This one. There you go. This is literally
yeah.
this is literally Jamie and Raisin cuddling, and look at Raisin looking up to him. Ah, my big friend. That's what it'll be like when we meet up. That's what it'll be like.
It's true. It's true.
Oh my god.
Looks like Raisin's getting a Great Dane then. The vote is binding when it comes to dogs, Raisin. That's the rules.
It's not binding. I hope not. I
It
really
is
hope not.
binding. You signed a contract.
So, do you know what? I'm going to scrap this first story because I don't like the vibe of it from where we are right now. But we are going to go on to this story, which is a 12-year-old boy and a 7-year-old girl take their parents' Range Rover on a 100-mile multi-state joyride.
Impressive.
The police said a 12-year-old boy and his 7-year-old female cousin jumped into the boy's parents' Range Rover and embarked on a 100-mile drive across state lines. Officials said the two allegedly did it because of social media challenge.
What?
The 12-year-old was behind the wheel for 5 hours after they left his home in quick. Mate, this guy's a baller. Look at him go. Most people would be like, I need a nap after 2 hours. This 12-year-old was like, this is fucking fun, man. Just like nailing it. At one point, state troopers caught up with them, but the children sped away. Mate, imagine that. I got outrun by a 12-year-old in a Range Rover. At that point, those cops should be handing their fucking badges in.
But imagine this 12-year-old boy. He must be taller than Jamie. To like reach down to the pedal.
Raisin, can you not reach the pedal? You're not as tall as Jamie, and you're 20-something.
Oh.
It's got nothing to do with being taller than everybody.
At the age of 12. At the age of 12.
It's got no. The age has no percent. No, it's not. The age isn't relevant to the fact about him being able to reach the pedals. You don't have to be 6'8".
Listen. I imagine that Jamie was tall when he was 12. This guy must have been taller than Jamie when he was 12.
No, it's got no relevance.
God.
He only has to be as tall. Raisin, can you reach the foot pedals?
Today, yeah.
And how
Not
tall
when
are
I was
you?
12. Not when I was 12.
And you're 5'7", 5'8", right?
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
have
like a Great Dane?
Okay, from what Scalavon Kuru has just said, Raisin had a ladder in his car. What I do want to ask, have you got a pillow you sit on so that you can see over the steering wheel?
Yeah. No, they actually don't have pillows for my size, so I have to use like a
You
Booster
speak from
seat.
experience on that one, or you just guessing?
Yeah, I'm just guessing. Do you have a booster seat?
booster seat.
You know, like what children sit in so that they can see out the car?
No, that's what I mean. They don't have the size for me, so
What, you're too small?
my butt is too big.
Oh, so you're too short, but you've got a really wide butt. That's a great trait to have. Back it up, back it up, back it up.
I would say that I'm very compressed.
Condense.
Yeah, like
Yeah, short but sweet.
yeah, exactly.
Jesus, Race, how tall are you? 4 feet? That's what Rolling Thunder says.
Something along that line.
I can't.
The worst part is that James is almost the same height as me.
Yeah, I can't fit Frederick, Vincent, Jamie, and no, I'm not cool. I'm not cool. I'm also not cool, but I'm not tall. Was what I was trying to say. Me and Razum are virtually the same height, but Razum likes teasing himself about his height. So Luis says he's 3'1". Yeah,
You like to tease me about my height as well.
yeah, it's good fun. So, the 12-year-old whose name was not released also tried to buy cookies using his dad's credit. This kid's a straight up criminal. They need to lock him up now before he murders someone and goes, I was just practicing my knife skills.
With the TikTok challenge.
Yeah, the girl said the trip was fun, but that she had wished she could have driven. Oh my God, the 7-year-old wanted to drive. That would have, imagine if she'd got away from the cops. It was fun. I was just having a little race. To be fair, I mean, if that kid isn't signed up for Formula 1 next week for the next race, I don't know what he's doing with his life. That's incredible. Imagine going back to... Right, imagine him going into school on Monday morning. Yeah. He sits down at the table, folds his arms with his friends. All like, what are you so smug about? Outrun a state trooper on the fucking weekend in my dad's Range Rover? Fuck off, did you? You lying shit. No, I did, honestly. Nobody would believe him, would they?
Read the news.
Yeah, read the news. That's me. Of course it is. Yeah, nobody would believe you, would they? Let's be honest. Have you guys ever... Did you guys ever drive your parents' vehicles when you was younger?
No, not really.
Race?
No, I didn't.
Did you never do that? Go on, sorry.
I outrun the cops once.
When you was 12? No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Wait,
Swedish, please.
wait.
Yeah.
What's the Swedish kind of time jurisdiction here for when you can actually admit a crime without getting charged for
it? Yeah, Aribro.
10 years.
Aribro, please. This guy right now, middle of the screen, Razor93, just admitted to a crime outrunning the police. What was the crime you committed?
It's 11 years. It's 11 years ago. It's 11 years ago. I can talk about this.
Go on then, talk about it. Let's go.
Yeah, they were standing over, like, I came over a bridge, and they were standing, like, just below the bridge. And they were, I came hard. I had, like, what do you call it? Like a pimped up moped. What do you call it? When it goes quicker than it actually
souped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Tuned.
Yeah.
I
did that to my moped too.
Yeah. So I was coming like really hard, and they were just standing there waving in, and I felt like, okay, I'm gonna lose it. I'm never gonna be able to drive again.
They were gonna take the license of you.
16-year-old.
Yeah.
So I just pedaled to the metal, and I took like small paths. I was driving, and I heard the sirens.
They were fully chasing you.
Yeah.
Mate, you're a fully fledged criminal.
In our town, we had like motorbike cops that were chasing like tuned up mopeds.
Wow.
But I managed to get away and lock myself into a garage. And this was on like a lunch for school. So I was just heading to a supermarket to buy some, because I was one of the first one in my class to have a moped. So
yeah.
I was like the dealer of Coca-Cola. So I
That's a weird thing to be a dealer of.
Yeah, no, I know. I went to like the supermarket to buy candy in the middle of the school day, and then I went back. It was my first like business experience. So I just like locked myself in, and I didn't step out for the rest of the day.
Did they not catch your number plate on the back of the ped?
No, I didn't have one.
So it was an unregistered ped as well?
Yeah.
So you were speeding and running away from the cops. On the story, the plot thickens here, Jamie. We are podcasting with a criminal. So what we're saying is in the
all of this for coke.
Yeah, not cocaine, just to clarify, Coca-Cola. But my point being here, Jamie, is that we're learning a lot about our co-host here, and in the future, we've got to remember when he commits a serious crime that he's already warned us about it here. So I think this is our opportunity to actually cut ties with him before he gets. Yeah. Well, once a criminal, always a criminal. We all know that all criminals can't be reformed, isn't that right? Yeah.
Scandals arising.
So when you become big and famous, what's going to happen is there'll be a story in a big publication, and there'll be actual body cam footage from a young Razor going with an
I wish I had a body cam. I wish I had like a GoPro that I could
on your helmet.
I did. Yeah.
Was it shit scary? Was your heartbeat like
dude? I don't think I've been in such a adrenaline rush anytime before that. At that point, I wanted to become a police officer as well, so I don't know how I was thinking when I was doing it.
So why didn't you just pull over? Because if it was it a road legal bike, but not legal because it weren't registered and insured and MOT'd and all that?
It wasn't legal to drive on the road, but it did like 70 kilometers per hour. So it was a very quick one, and that was about the speed that I was coming on that road.
He was doing 70 in like a 35 or something.
Yeah, it was really stupid. Don't do it. And anyone here?
You can't sit here. No. You can't sit here.
It's a stupid decision. It's a stupid decision.
You
I wouldn't do it today.
cannot
I was stupid.
sit there as an inspiration to all these young kids that are watching us right now, raise them and say, don't do it when you did it. I did some stupid things as well. But what they're going to say is they're going to look back on this story and go, well, Raisin did it. And look at him now. He's a global superstar in the streaming world. If that's what made him famous, being a reckless fuck, that's what I'm going to
do. That's actually a true story. Like, I have a cousin. I shouldn't be talking about this.
You can't start a story.
Come on, man.
So your cousin Dave, right? Maybe female or male, we're not sure. Okay.
My cousin Dave.
Friend Dave.
Yeah, my friend Dave. Well,
for the purpose of the story,
has been looking at me and knows that I've been very bad in school. You know, I didn't pay attention. I didn't do anything. So this cousin Dave actually used
friend
that
Dave.
as
friend Dave.
My friend Dave actually used that as a reason to their parents when they asked Dave about why do you not attend at school. They say, look at Marcus, which is my name. He's doing pretty well.
Meanwhile, you're running away from the cops on PEDs, selling Coca-Cola illegally to your friends along with all the sweet packs and becoming the next Alan Sugar of Sweden.
Exactly.
I also want to note that age 16, what they were craving in Sweden, it wasn't, alcohol,
cigarettes,
cigs, kind of thing. It was Coca-Cola.
Yeah, but you couldn't drink alcohol and cig in school.
You probably couldn't drink
Did
Coca-Cola
that ever
either.
Stop anybody?
Yeah, he's right. Didn't
No, you
it
never
did?
had a beer before school.
Not in school.
Not even on a Friday down the fields?
No. Dude, I think I honestly think that like my first drinks were at like 18.
Wow.
Yeah, I was very late drinking.
I was quite lucky. My parents never said to me that, oh, you can't drink. If I ever, I did. The thing was, I didn't really like beer until I was about 19. I liked other things like whiskey. And I say I didn't like beer, but I liked Guinness. So I'd have a Guinness every now and again, but I didn't like wine, didn't like beer.
As a young boy? Wow.
I mean, I was kind of in the same position. I've always grown up with being allowed to taste everything.
Yeah.
But like, and of course I was at a few like parties and stuff, 15-ish, had a few beers there. But then from around 15 to I was 19, I didn't drink at all, didn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? And then you've got those people that go to your school that at the age of 13, 14, go down the park every single Friday, get smashed off their tits. You don't know how their parents aren't grounding them for life.
Dude, that actually reminds me. So back when I did gymnastics, one of my coaches was a part-time teacher at a children's school. And he showed up to one of our practice one time telling that he was late because a kid in second grade, so about 7, 8, something like that, showed up to school drunk as a skunk.
How old? Second grade?
Yeah, second grade.
So like what?
7 or 8 years old.
Oh.
Showed up to school pissed.
How?
Because his parents had left for work, so he was like, fuck it, I mean, grab a few beers before school, knew where there was, took them, and showed up to school drunk.
That's mental. You say that about young children being drunk, and one of my extended family's cousins, so like a third cousin, their kids, they went to holiday to Fuerteventura in Spain, or on one of the islands off Spain, and she never really ate fruit or anything, and they got to the hotel and there was this fruit on the table, and the kid was just like, "Oh, let me try that. It looks good." And they tried it, and then they ate like one of this piece of fruit, and then another one, and then another one. I was like, "Bloody hell, slow down! You don't even eat fruit, and you've ate like 5 or 6 pieces of fruit." And then the kid started acting weird, was like stumbling, falling all over the place, was acting pissed. And then they found out it was actually alcoholic, like the side effect of eating that particular fruit. It was alcoholic. So they, like you say, drunk as a skunk. Yeah, pissed out their faces as a 10-year-old or whatever. Safe to say, I bet they eat fruit all the time now after that.
Oh yeah.
Have you love fruit?
Have you ever done that? Been accidentally drunk when you was younger, not realizing how strong something was? The worst thing to do, I find, is you mixing drinks, because you're fine, and then you're like 4 drinks in of mixing 4 different spirits. Then you like the 4th one goes down, and you trolled. You're like falling around, you're mumbling your words. You look at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, "Whoa, I am really drunk." That's when you realise, isn't it? Like when you look in the mirror, it's when it really hits you. When you see yourself in the mirror and everything's blurry, that's when you realise you're drunk. But if you don't look in the mirror, it's almost like it doesn't hit you until the next morning.
You mean that's a technique to use? Don't look yourself in the mirror when you're drinking?
Yeah.
And you will not realize how drunk you are?
Correct. It really hits you, the level of drunkness you are, when you see yourself in the bathroom.
I've never even thought about that. I need to try that.
Honestly, when you go...
That's like what I always do. Like if I'm at a party, I'm starting to feel myself being like, "Whoa!" I go straight to the mirror and check out. Like,
yeah, and
let's go.
Like, hey, handsome, how you doing?
But the other thing is as well is when you move in between bars, the fresh air hits you. There's a lot of times you're absolutely fine. You've had like 5 or 6 drinks in a bar, and then you move to the next place, and by the time you get to the next place, because the oxygen going into your blood and it moves it, there's some science behind it. It goes round quicker, and the being pissed hits you really quick. The time you get to the next bar, you was so believing it, pissed by the next one. You see it all the time with people. It's really peculiar. So when you come here, we've just got to stay in one bar. Find a good place that we can stay all night.
Say we're gonna stay in one bar, but I'm gonna need like 3 months just to drink myself up to your level, because I'm at the point where I'm like 1 beer and I'm done.
What are you trying to say? Are you calling me an alcoholic, you pair?
No, I'm saying that you can handle alcohol better than I can.
Do you remember your stream though when I was really drunk and I fell to sleep and I was like, "No, I didn't fall to sleep." Do you remember that? We was playing Apex, weren't we? And I was like, Jumpmaster, and he was like, "James, jump," and I was like, "Rrr." I was literally like, "Rrr, rah, what? When did I fall to sleep?"
That is a classic one though.
What?
Are you falling
falling
asleep, James? No.
No.
Wide awake.
I'm good. And then just fucking dead silence. Just sat in the voice chat with everyone being like,
That was your like 12-hour stream or something, Jamie, weren't it?
yeah.
And I'd done like 3 hours at the start. We'd done a joint stream, didn't we? And then I was like, "Okay, guys, I'm ending. We'll raid Jamie." And then I had to stop because I had to raid you and stop and carry on with your stream for a little bit because I was just too drunk to carry on. I'm not even sure like if I ended the stream until like 5 or 6 minutes after the raid because I was like, "Oh, I'm still live. Okay, sure." We have to do that again sometime one weekend.
Oh, we do.
Maybe for you.
I'm probably for my birthday stream. I'm probably going to be drinking a bit.
That would be good. 23rd of December.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my first day off work as well.
Hey.
That could
Wait, the
work.
23rd? That's your first? Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be good. That'll be good. Okay, so moving on to our next story here. And I think this is very appropriate for Raisin to see this story because I know he's a guy who has an iPhone. And I imagine he probably sits there in the bath with bubble bath all over him while sitting there.
I mean, I get those stuff, so I can verify that.
You've what? You get... Did you just say...
I said I get those stuff, so I can verify that.
Oh, I don't. Wow, thanks for keeping me out, guys. Thanks for... So, a woman dies after dropping her iPhone in the bath whilst it was charging. A Russian woman has died via electrocution from her iPhone. Olesia Semenova, 24, was found dead by her flatmate at the house they shared in Arkhangelsk after she got a massive electric shock. I screamed, shook her, but she was pale, did not breathe, and showed no signs of life. Sounds like a murder to me. Sounds like somebody...
Yeah, 100% that's not true. I've dropped my phone in the bathtub so many times.
When it's
But was it
charging,
though?
Oh, when it's charging?
Yeah.
connected to an
No,
electrical...
I was going to say, just dropping your phone ain't going to do shit.
No.
But charging, you're going to electrocute yourself.
240 volts,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
think
is
the
it-
charge is the
Is
240.
it that much when you're actually going through the adapter? Yeah, it's from the wall, but the amount of voltage that is going to the phone isn't that high.
It depends. You'd have
No,
to
but
look
it
on
get-
your. Here we go. I've got a charging plug here. Do you know what? Didn't actually prepare this, but I've actually got a little adapter plug here, just lying here on the side. I'll have a look now. What does it say? It says input 100 to 240 volts, 50
Yeah.
to 60 hertz. It says output 9 volts, at 1.67 amps, or 5 volts at 2 amps. Yeah.
But
So it's only
yeah, and the
outputting
question
9
is, how do you
volts.
die there
Water as
by
well,
that?
though, doesn't it?
Sorry, Jamie.
It gets amplified by the water as well, though, doesn't
Well,
it?
doesn't it just spread the 9 volts out across the water? Like, isn't it just
Well,
like a consistent current throughout
Like,
the water?
I'm not going to claim to be any scientist here, but if I remember correctly, like it amplifies it as well.
Does water conduct no, water is a conductor, obviously, but is it an amplifier? Let's have a look. Is water a amplifier for electricity? For a guitar. Classic. The electricity is like water analogy. No. What is an amp in electricity as well? It doesn't say
that
that,
helps a
Jamie,
lot.
so
It's
I'm
the
probably
effect-
wrong then. Let's just
You
assume
guys-
I'm wrong.
Inconclusive.
You guys forget that it's the effect that gets you killed, not the voltage.
the what?
The effect of it.
The effect of it, as in like shocking your body.
Yeah.
Possibly start. Is 9 volts enough to kill somebody? That's the question. Is 9
it
volts?
says like 1,000,000 volts with 0 effect is harmless.
You are wrong. Water itself is not a conductor. The minerals inside the water conduct.
The
Glad we had
metals.
glad we had to be so specific.
There you go. Use a meter tester. To kill a person, an electric shock has to pass through the heart, causing arrhythmia. Even if it entered the body, a 9-volt current is not strong enough to cause arrhythmia. Ah, there you go. So,
Yeah.
This is the type of Googling that can get you into trouble, James.
yeah. So my question is that did she actually die from the electric shock, or did the person that found her actually murder her and claim it was the phone, put it in afterwards?
Yeah.
They'll find in the post-mortem, I suppose. When they do the post-mortem on the body, they'll see if she
Yeah.
died of strangulation, asphyxiation, all that sort of
Pure
shit.
would not conduct.
When I touched her, I got an electric shock. This seems sus to me. Reportedly
Let's
had her
show that
iPhone
one,
plugged
idiot.
into the wall. See, this isn't confirmed. It says reportedly.
Yeah.
Russian authorities have issued a warning following her death, asking people not to use electronic appliances while they're in the bath. One of a number of... Look, a similar fatality in Russia in recent years. I wonder if she was connected politically. I've got to... We're talking about Russia, so make sure none of us visit Russia anytime soon.
Yeah.
Or go under an alias so that you don't go missing. Well, if you say bad about countries and then you go visit, you go missing, don't you? That's what happens. You not seen that?
I've talked bad about Norway, but
That no. You're all right in Norway. It's other countries that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Particular countries, Russia, Iran, places like that. They call you an enemy of the state and lock you up. Call you a spy for the nation you're coming from, and you just go missing forever. That's common. People going missing if they're just. Did you not hear about that woman in
If they
Iran?
stream on Twitch, I've never heard about that.
What?
If they stream on Twitch and talk bad about the country, do you really go
Yeah.
missing?
Yeah, you can.
You definitely can, because they'd class you as like a reporter, and they'd just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're bad mouthing the state, so you know, yeet, see ya, R.I.P." Have you ever spoke bad about anywhere you intend to visit, Raisin?
No.
Never ever.
Nah.
You wait till you come to England, bitch.
Yeah. Exactly.
Raisin's gonna be denied at the airport. Like, no, we saw you one stream.
I'm
mate.
just
You
gonna
ain't coming in.
deny everything.
Deny everything. That's worked so far for you. Have you still got blue? You
Yeah.
still got blue hair?
It does. Yeah.
still
Do you want
got
to
blue hair.
talk about your brilliant idea there, Rais?
I just came out of the shower, so I didn't have time to style it.
What's-
I was saying you want to talk about how well the blue coloring went.
I mean, I think it went pretty well.
I don't think
mean,
it looks bad.
No, it doesn't, except for the fact that the idiot bought permanent hair dye, so that's not going to go away.
Sorry,
It's
what?
gonna- yeah. My man over here decided that, you know what, for charity, we're going to color our hair blue. That's a great thing. He buys fucking permanent hair dye.
Raisin, why have you just
Rather
got
than
one streak
very
of fringe out? There we go. There we go. So, hold on, Jamie. So what you're telling me is he's got to wait for that all to grow out. Can he not?
Like the
But-
blue might fade a bit more, but
It has started to fade a little
Yeah.
bit. It's
But-
more like it's turning into like a gray, dark, light
Yeah.
bluish type of color.
the issue as well is that since the color in itself is so dark, if you try and bleach that to get away, you're going to be stuck with a very orange, bleach, browny looking hair. It's a very, very
That's my
ugly.
natural hair.
No, not ginger. Not
Oh.
ginger. Trust me, it's a lot worse.
Oh,
Because you
It's
can't
not
get rid
ginger.
of them.
Ginger's pretty bad, but it'll be a lot worse than that, Raisin. That's what I just took from Jamie's comment.
yeah.
So
Same
can't he
thing.
can't he bleach it really blonde, Jamie, and then dye it back ginger?
Nah.
Is the only way he's going to be able to get rid of it
You
is to
won't be
shave it
able to
off,
get- Pretty much, yeah.
or wait for a year
but-
for it to grow out?
Or ruin your fucking hair in the process of doing it. You can bleach it so you get rid of the red app. That's gonna take like, let's say about 8 or 9 rounds of bleach at a professional hair studio. Which I don't know about the prices in Sweden, but that would easily cost you about
It will cost us
1,000, maybe
like a pug.
1,500 pounds.
Raisin, just come here. I'll fix it for you. I've got a razor. We'll just bick your head. We'll just bick your head. We'll go number 1 all
No,
over. Grow it back out.
I honestly don't think it's that bad. The thing is, I told my mom that I was going to, get rid of the blue hair before Christmas.
But it's kind of a
when
problem.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem. It will
Yeah.
not happen. She has to deal with it. But
Is she so embarrassed by
I
you
mean,
or
it looks
something?
really
no,
good. It
no,
does.
no.
I think he's done a pretty good job considering he's a hairdresser, Jamie. I think it didn't come out half bad, really.
No. I think it looks really good. I'm just overly
I-
enjoying
I'm-
when people buy the wrong color.
Yeah.
Home
that was-
hairdressers.
I
Yeah.
didn't. I honestly, I think I went to the store beforehand just to scout the area. Can I do this? Can I buy some hair color that won't stick for too long?
Yeah.
Like a couple of months would be fine or something. So I went to the store. I read the back of the
Box.
of the box, and it was like, oh, this is just a couple of washes and then it goes away. And I was
Yeah.
like, fine. So the day before, I felt like, okay, we're gonna nail it. I'm gonna need to buy the hair dye. I went up at no, I hadn't slept at all for the entire night. I woke up and the clock was like 8 in the morning, and I told my father, can I borrow your car so I can go and buy the hair dye? I got a feeling I'm gonna do it tonight. And he said, yeah. So I went 8 a.m., hadn't slept anything. I just took the box and just went away. So I think I took the wrong box.
Oh, shit. Not the
Yeah.
one you'd looked at before?
Yeah, I think that's why.
Oh, dude. R.I.P. Somebody,
Yeah.
Just Outlaw said, why not dye black over it, Jamie? Would that not work?
You could.
I to be
Well, you'd
honest,
be
I'd
stuck
rather
with
have
black hair.
blue than black.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to go back through your emo phase again? Maybe put a little
No.
pink stripe through it, Jamie?
No, I'm never going black again.
Why?
Nah, it doesn't work for me.
Do you look like you've got no soul when you've got black hair because you're so pale against it?
Yeah, something like that.
I love how disheartened you looked when I said that. Then you were like,
Yeah, I'm very pale. It doesn't work with my black hair.
Wait till you come to England, dude. It's fine. Not many people are tanned over here, and if it's, you could probably just get a really good fake tan.
It means that if I'm going to England, I will dye my hair black just because it's fine.
What?
It wasn't alright in Sweden, but in the UK it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Why? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna dye my hair black.
To be fair, if you come over here, it'd be fine. People have weird hair colors over here all the time.
Yeah, well, people does in Sweden as well. I'm not that
Could you imagine the three of us walking down the high street? Me with my receding hairline, you with blue hair, and Jamie at 6'7". They're gonna be like, "What TV show? What TV show are those three recording?" Because they look fucking weird.
I've actually been thinking about. I really want to dye my hair like bright blue.
Bright blue.
Bright
To
blue.
be fair, your hair's already blonde, isn't it? So you've got a great base color for it.
I need to bleach it to get the color to stay, but like I'm talking hella bright blue.
Electric.
Yeah.
I mean, GG's getting a job over here, but they're really funny about that shit. Let's make him look professional.
You've seen my face, right?
Yeah, I don't know how they can still discriminate today on people's face tattoos and hair. There's a guy.
They do in Norway as well.
Dude, actually, that being said, at my place, there's a guy. Actually, I think he just left, but he has face piercings. He has shaved back and sides, but then a ponytail coming out the back, like bleach black. He looks like something out of Star Trek. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Like power to him. He's very unique looking. I've never seen anybody who looks like him, but. Again, in a corporate business, I'm not sure how much you can get on in life because they're like, oh, we don't like his look for the business.
But the good thing about the tattoos, I can always just put makeup over them.
Do you want to be putting makeup on every day? Isn't it such a hassle? That's what the girls always say.
No, not for them to. Like, I'll just do what I do for... Because I need to do that for the job at the Christmas market either way. So it's literally like 2 minor patches on my face.
Why do they do that? Do they think it's going to like terrify the children or something?
No, they have some dumb rule that like the company that runs this has an extremely dumb rule that if you have visual tattoos, you can't be working with the food.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so peculiar. Why would you can't work with food because of face tattoos? Yeah. That's so weird. Like, I would have understood if some like absolute dick was like, my children are terrified of him because he's got face. Yeah. I'd understand it because people are fucking wankers. That would make sense. Yeah. But the food doesn't make any clear sense to me. Like,
nah.
It's not like it's not like your face is dirty, and because you got tattoos. But the other thing is, you're not touching the food with your face.
Nah.
So what difference does it make?
And I mean, yeah, that's the weird thing as well, because I don't care about like my hand tattoos. It's just the ones on my face.
Yeah, the bit that you're actually touching with the like. There's no logic to that. Like,
no.
There's zero logic to that. Oh, it's a big yawn from Pip's here. If you didn't see her already, she's come to join us. Do you not want one of these beautiful things, Razor? Look.
What? Sorry, I'm talking to the dog.
Do you not want one of these beautiful things?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Pepe.
Oh, she heard you. Look. Do it again.
Pepe.
Say it louder.
Pepe. Pip.
Hello. Can you hear Raisin?
Yeah.
What's he doing to you?
You know.
Yeah.
I'm a dog. You know, the man that speaks to dogs. That's me.
Like that
dog whisperer.
Guy? Yeah.
Yeah, the Mexican gentleman who's really good. The dog whisperer.
Or something.
Yeah.
Dog whisperer. That's what it's called.
Yeah. She, so, moving on to our next story here. GG's, guys. Moving on to our next story. This is provided by the wonderful Shems H, obviously. I mean, who else would have brought this story? But drugs have been recalled. I just read the drugs bit. I didn't read the whole headline when I said this is from Shems. But drugs recalled after a mix-up packages depression, medication, and erectile dysfunction drug together.
Hey, if it's about depression or erectile dysfunction, I'm in that.
Pharmaceutical distributor Avcare is voluntarily recalling 100 milligram sildenafil tablets and 100 milligram trazodone tablets due to a product mix-up. The company announced Wednesday the tablets were inadvertently packaged together when they were bottled by a third-party vendor. So imagine thinking you're taking something to make yourself mentally more stable. Meanwhile, you're just pitching a fucking tent. And you're just walking around in public. You're having a bit of a mental breakdown, and you're walking around in public just pointing at everybody. Everybody's like, "Why is that guy so depressed?" But he's pointing at everybody. Like, I still feel sad, but suddenly feel excited. Could you imagine trying to
extremely horny?
Yeah, could you imagine trying to explain that to somebody? What's going on down there? I felt sad, and I'm still sad, but now this is a problem as well. Could you imagine? Just
got another problem around my neck.
Yeah, Mr. Waffles says hi to Razor and Shems. How you doing, Waffles?
Hello, Waffles.
Yeah, and hello to everybody else is here as well. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning.
I just have like a mental picture of somebody having like a full blown mental breakdown in the middle of like the street, and then the direction there. You sat there crying like, why is it here?
Go away. Got no control over it. Not only is my brain broken, but now this is a problem too. That would be awful trying to explain that. Imagine that at Christmas. Mom, why does Grandpa crying and have a boner? Could you imagine? Good shit. Okay, so unintentional consumption of the product can pose serious health risks for those with underlying health issues, such as lowering blood pressure to dangerous levels for those taking prescription containing nitrates. Let's have a look what else there is. There's nothing more other than that. But
Wow. Okay.
have you guys ever taken? What's the word I'm looking for?
Viagra.
Yeah, that's the word. I couldn't think what it was called. Yeah, me neither.
No.
Apparently, it's weird. I wouldn't like. You hear people say like, "Oh, I'd never need to take them," but it must be a very weird sensation to think that that's happening not in your control, like just sporadically. You guys are pausing like this is an awkward conversation. Huh?
No. I got kind of just because that remind me because I listened to Logan Paul's podcast, and every now and then they have like some fucking Viagra company sponsoring the podcast.
Yeah,
They're pushing like Viagra to like what 12, 13-year-olds. Like,
Imagine.
hey, you have erectile dysfunction at age 13.
Actually, the podcast, the target audience is actually a lot older.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 20 plus.
The only reason you'd
But
be
still,
needing
though, having those problems at 20.
no having those problems as a 13-year-old, the only problem you've got is getting it to go down.
Yeah, exactly.
If that's their audience, they shouldn't be pushing that. They should be pushing the opposite to that. Surely you remember the raging hormones at like being a young teenager, just having. I guess that's what it probably felt like. Taking a Viagra tablet is probably like being 13 again, just having no control over your body part. You know. Good shit. Okay, so again, another story here provided by oh, press the wrong button. I think this was Shems. They're gonna bring breakdancing to the Olympics and raise them. I think you'd be a great selection for this, actually.
Yeah, I think we've gone through it before. I'm a great breakdancer. Didn't I do a breakdance on?
I think you did, in your old flat.
Yeah,
so as well.
yeah. So the question is, are you going to start preparing now for 2024? You've got 4 years.
I prepare my entire life.
This is the moment, ladies and gentlemen, you have all been waiting for. Raisem 93 breakdancing at the Paris Games in 2024. Can you imagine if he actually makes it, Jamie? And as me and you as backing dancers, Jamie, just like this behind him as hype man.
I mean, I really want to go see the Olympic Games either way, but if Raisem's dancing at the Olympics, I'm the number one supporter.
See, my cousins were lucky enough.
New moves.
Have you?
Yeah, that I'm practicing.
Can we see them?
I don't have enough space here. We'll save that for another.
We're gonna save that for the flat when you move into the new place as a reveal. We get to see the new breakdance. My cousins, you know, you say you want to go to the Olympics. So obviously we had the Olympics here in 2012, and my cousins were lucky enough to go to quite a few events down there, but I never got to go to any, and I'm gutted because I've always enjoyed the. What just fucking happened? Is he okay? I'm quite concerned. Did he just have a seizure? Raise him, you okay?
No, they said I have a spider on my back.
Oh. Who said you have a spider on your back?
Logan! Rolling Thunder.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck just happened? I thought you had been shot. Or you'd been. I thought you'd had a heart attack. I don't know what. I didn't know if you'd had a brain aneurysm.
My apologies.
I wanted to laugh hard, but then I was like, if he's seriously dead right now, this is not going to look good for me moving forward. JTM, the guy who laughed when his friend violently died on stream.
I need to choose my actions very carefully.
If somebody could clip my reaction there, you could see me laughing, but also the severe concern on my face. So,
my apologies. Sorry.
My question is to you guys: what do you think about getting breakdancing at the Olympics? Do you think it should be? I'm a little bit unsure about that.
I think it's very, specific with one specific dance. I think they should have like.
Open
as they
dance.
have with the gymnastic, they have like different
Disciplines.
within the same, having breakdance, that's just one part. It doesn't give you, you know, I'm the best dancer in the world, you know.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're gonna get disqualified if you start doing pop and lock. Like, how strict are they?
Yeah, what I think it should be actually is not a break dancing competition as such. What they should just call it is dance. We're going to have a dance competition, and it's a freestyle, and anybody can do whatever dance they want. They can do ballet, they can do tap, they can do... That would be cool. Exactly. Look at this. Look at the guy in the middle. Excuse me, that was disgusting. Should have muted up for that. That was what your...
You have a push to mute button on here.
Is it this one?
Yep.
Almost, yeah.
So, okay, right. That's our final regular story, but what we're going to move on to now is we're going to move on.
I'd send you one more if you
I know.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, what? You sent me another one?
Yeah.
We've got more stories after this, but we're going to go to a different segment, and then we're going to come back to the sports stories, Jamie. But let me see what this one is. Oh, wow. This is quite appropriate, considering...
Yeah, that's why I kind of remembered it as we talked about the girl that died with the phone.
Yeah, and also Raisin just flipping... I was going to say
Yeah.
flipping himself off, but that's the wrong thing to say. Horror on cam. YouTube monster kills pregnant lover on live stream by locking her on a Sub-Zero balcony as viewers pay him to abuse. Oh my God, this is disgusting. A Russian YouTuber was arrested following a sickening live broadcast which his pregnant girlfriend died after he was paid subjected to cruel abuse. Egged on by his online audience. What sick fucks. Stas Reflay alleged out onto a balcony in Sub-Zero weather wearing only her underwear. Oh my God. Continued his live stream as she lay dying from hypothermia. How long did he leave her out there?
I don't remember.
She's wrapped under all blankets now, like he's trying to
that's
save
the
her.
thing, like he got her back in, realized that oh shit, and he kept streaming for like 2 hours.
She's not a bad
Rather than
looking
calling
girl
an
either.
ambulance.
She's not a bad looking girl. He was
You
paid.
could say that if she was ugly, it would be
No,
alright.
no, not at all. But I'm just saying she's a good looking girl. And it's she was in the early stages of pregnancy. A shocking death has led to calls in Russia for an urgent ban on online reality violence. Wow. Oh my God. He kept the YouTube camera rolling even though she was half dead. What a sick fuck.
Yeah.
No pulse. She's pale. She's not breathing. Why haven't you called the emergency services?
Yeah.
You absolute clown. Like, Jesus Christ. Mate. But also, I hope Russians are kind of crazy. I kind of hope that she's still alive and this was all just for the hype.
Yeah.
Oh, always keep your phone nearby. Get in touch with charities for help. Oh my gosh. That was clearly like some sort of abusive relationship. Like, oh man. That's sad. I kind of wish I hadn't read that. So what we'll do is here, we're going to get into a... slightly more fun part of the podcast where we get to Raisem93 versus Shems H. We've got a quiz, but this...
Oh god.
Oh, wow. That was good. Good timing. So, where's my... Dude, where's my quiz? Excuse me? There it is. There it is. Okay, cool. So, we're going to do it a little bit different this week, okay? And what that means is that we are...
Lost every competition we've had so far.
Is it 2-0 to Raisem right now? I mean, to Shems?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, and if we add the from one of the first podcasts, we did the marshmallow challenge as well.
Oh yeah, I
lost
won
one
that
as
too.
well.
So is Shems 3-0 up?
Yeah, I would say he's undefeatable.
Okay, so what I've based this week's questions are, there's 10 questions for Shems and 10 questions for Raisem. They're very similar questions.
Okay.
Okay? And what we'll do is we'll rotate who goes first on each round. Okay? No cheating. We'll start with Raisem. So, who is Swedish football's all-time goal scorer? Top goal scorer.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
That's 1 point for Raisem.
Oh.
Shems H. Who is Norway's all-time top goal scorer in football?
You expect me to know this? Solskjaer.
It's Jorgen Juve. Ever heard of him?
Never heard of.
Okay. So, for Shems again. So, somebody's scoring this, right? It's 1-0 to Raisem right now. So, Shems, the name of the Norwegian national anthem.
Ja, vi älskar detta landet.
Correct. 1-1. Raisem, what is the name of the Swedish national anthem?
That's a trick question because Sweden actually don't have a national anthem.
Okay, according to Google, it does, but anyway.
Yeah, but it's wrong. But Du gamla du fria is
Correct.
considered as the
Okay,
national
2-1 to Raisin. Back to Raisin. Who is Skogens Konung? King of the Woods, loose translation. Who is King of the Woods?
King of the Woods?
Yeah, Skogens Konung. Is that how you say King of the Woods in Swedish?
Oh, no. Skogens konung.
Yeah, Skogens Konung. How's that? Levi, how you doing? Come on, Raise. Who is King of the Woods?
The elf. No, the elk. Not the elf.
The elk?
Yeah, the elk.
Okay, it's probably a loose translation. I'll give you that one because it's the moose.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give him that one. So it's 3-1 to Raisin right now. Jamie, your third question.
Yep.
Who is the King of Norway?
Current?
Yeah.
The current king of Norway is Kong Harald.
Number?
Oh shit, I don't know.
I'll give you the point, but just for fun. So it's Harold, but Harold the...
He is Kong Harald Rex. He is number 5.
Correct. Well done. Yeah, so we're right on 3-2 right now. So, Raisin, your question number... Jamie, your question number 4. What is Farakal?
Forikol?
Yeah, Farakal.
Yeah, that is lamb, and I don't know. I don't remember what call is. Not kale. What the fuck is called in English? It's lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lamb. Do you want me to tell you what the translation is?
Yeah.
Stew.
Yeah.
Lamb
thank
stew.
you.
Yeah. So I'll give you that one because it's
with like the kale, not kale thing, but it's
okay. We'll give you a point for that because it's mutton stew, but mutton is lamb.
Thank you.
Same thing. Okay. So Raisin, your question number 4. What is the name of the King of Sweden?
Kung Carl Gustav.
Correct. Can I get the number just for Bants?
And the 6th,
Add it to 10.
16.
Yeah, correct. Well done, Raisin. Genius.
Thank you.
So, Raisin, your question number 5. What do Swedes do when they meet for a fika? Fika? Fika?
We eat like sweets, cinnamon buns, drink a coffee.
Correct. Have a coffee and maybe some pastry. Correct.
Swedish fika.
Shems. What is Norway's highest mountain?
Galdhøpiggen.
Correct.
And it is 2,469 meters, I think it is.
Very nice. So is that is Shems winning again now?
No, I think Raise is 5-4.
5-4 to Raisin. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the pressure.
So Jamie just had question 5. So Raisin, you're on question. No, it's Jamie again now, isn't it? Question 6. Yep. Who is Hulder?
Huh?
Hulder, Hulder, Hulder. Hulder.
Oh, Huldra.
Hulder.
You're talking about the mythical creature.
Where do they live?
They live in the forest and in the mountains.
Yes.
She's a beautiful woman with a cow tail. She lures men into the mountains.
A seductive forest creature. Correct. Yeah. So, Raisin. What is Kebnekaise? I'm butchering that. Kebnekaise.
Kebnekaise.
Why do you sound like Borat?
Kebnekaise.
It's Sweden's highest mountain.
Correct. And Raisin, question 7. What are the Christian or first names of the 4 members of ABBA?
Benny.
Mm-hmm.
I know this.
You do need all 4 for the correct 1 point here.
I need all of them.
Mm-hmm. So you've got 1 of 4.
What is her name?
Jamie's over here like I know all their fucking names.
No, I don't. I know one other.
Björn, Benny.
Two.
And the girls.
That's correct. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you, raisem93.com/shop.
You got this, Ray.
Shit! I know.
No, her name isn't shit.
No. Do you give up, Raisem?
Yeah.
You give up? All right,
Yeah.
no points there. Jamie, can you pick out
Yeah.
any of the two other names?
No, I can't. Bjorn was the other one I had.
Agnetha
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
Anna Fried. You had half of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was almost there.
Jamie,
Okay. Yeah.
question number 7. What
Yep.
sport is Ollie Einar Bjorn Dalen known for?
Ola and Bjorndal, he's known for skiing.
There's a specific part of it.
Cross country skiing.
Yes, he's a biathlete, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you that one, but...
Thank you.
Okay, so Jamie, question number 8. Name
Yeah.
one of the 4 most famous Norwegian fish dishes.
One of the 4 most famous fish dishes.
Yeah.
But just regular old salmon.
Oh, is that your answer?
I mean, I'm trying to think.
Think of a dish. It's got like a very Norwegian name. There's 4.
Well, okay, so you have lutefisk.
Okay.
Is hella famous.
There's one.
Yeah.
Do you wanna-
I'm going to say gravlax, pretty famous as well.
I haven't got that one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for lutefisk. then.
Okay, you get the point for lutefisk, but the other answers were sursild,
Russian?
stekt fish.
Yeah, which is just fried fish.
Okay. Laughing my ass off. And fiskeboller.
Yeah, fish balls.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Okay.
They're horrible.
So is it
Yeah,
7-6 to Jamie right now?
No,
I think so.
it should be
Yes.
equal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, rolling
7-6
from...
to me.
Okay,
Yeah, because
so...
you got the last one wrong, I got it right.
Okay, so number 8 for Razor. Which sea separates Sweden and Denmark?
Kattegat.
What sea separates Sweden and Denmark? Looks like your eyes are reading Google, Racing, the way you were scanning left and right there. Yeah.
No,
Oh, you hear in the background it's just
no, I believe it's Kattegat.
I'll tell you the answer and tell me if that's a translation, Jamie, but it's the Baltic Sea.
yeah, that's not the translation.
Okay.
Denmark?
Sweden and Denmark, between them, is the Baltic Sea. So, Razem, you don't get a point for that, unfortunately. So, Razem,
Wait, I'll double check.
Baltic Sea is where Finland is.
which sea separates Sweden and Denmark was the question. I'm going to have to look on the map as well now.
Hang on. Baltic Sea. It is. Here's right raised. Well, no, actually, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Baltic Sea, yeah.
According to like Wikipedia or like Placenza, the militarization of the Baltic Sea. I don't know.
Which answer did you say, Razem? Odysseum?
He said Kattegat.
I said Kattegat. Look at the
Yeah.
picture.
You sent me on Discord?
Yeah.
Where?
In
Oh, I've got it. What did you say again? Which one? Kattegat?
Kattegat.
Yeah, but is
Kattegat.
Kattegat... Is that classed as like...
Wait.
Is Kattegat... Is Kattegat a sea? Yeah, the specific question was...
Sea area bounded.
Yeah. Basically considered an official sea.
Is it, Jamie?
It's considered a sea area.
I'm tempted not to give you that one, Razor.
Let's see. What seas between Sweden and Denmark? Baltic Sea.
Yeah.
Is what Britannica.com says.
Sorry, Razor, I can't give you that one. The official score say. I'm sorry. Heartbreaking moments caught on stream. Moving on to... does he get one more now? He gets one more, right? Yeah. He gets one more. So, which Dutch conqueror of Sweden, 1665, has the same name as a brand of cigarettes, Razor? Which Dutch conqueror of Sweden in 1665 has the same name as a brand of cigarettes? Look at his face, Shems.
Winston.
Sorry, Winston?
Guys, don't put the answers in chat.
It's a great shout. The answer was Peter Stuyvesant. I'm butchering the pronunciation. Peter Stuyvesant. No? Ringing no bells, Raisin?
No.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, Shems, question number 9. What year did current King Harold ascend the throne?
Oh, shit. I want to say in the 90s.
What year?
94.
Incorrect. It was 1991.
Shit.
Jamie, your final question.
Yeah.
Raisin, you've got one after this question. So, the richest Norwegian per Forbes in 2019.
Richest Norwegian per Forbes. Oh, fuck. The fuck is his name? It's a hotel guy, I think. What the fuck is his name?
No pressure, Jamie, but if you get this one wrong and Raisin gets his last one right, it's a draw.
I know.
So you need this to sort of close the...
Okay, hang on. I gotta think. Hang on.
Richest Norwegian as of Forbes 2019. Remember, no looking in the chat, you two. Come on, Jamie. Have you noticed these have all been... Have I done well here? Norwegian and Swedish questions, boys? Come on. Take that as a hard no.
Yeah, you have. Fuck, what is his goddamn name? It's a hotel owner, right?
I don't know. I've just got his name. Yeah, Raisin's like, please get this wrong. I need this. I need a draw just to try to turn the tide.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that would have been impossible, Drunkle.
I know the name of who you're thinking of.
Yeah, the little short guy.
Yeah. Intense.
What's his name? Come on.
There's hotels in Sweden as well. Fuck.
Will Jamie get this wrong, and will it go down to the last question to decide whether we have a winner or draw? Stealthy, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Pride.
You know what? I'm going to go for another one. Olav Thorn.
That's incorrect. Raisin, what was your thought?
I don't think that's the guy, but he's thinking of Petter Stordalen.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Who?
Petter Stordalen.
The answer, according to Wiki, was Odd Reitan. Reitan.
Of course it is.
£6 billion is his net value. Raisin, any idea who that is? Odd Reitan? Yeah. Okay, good.
He's right?
What?
Isn't he one of the oil emperors of Norway?
Yeah.
So, the final question of today's Takes quiz on the 12th of December 2020. Raisin 93, it's coming in your direction. Who was the Swedish Prime Minister assassinated in 1986?
Olof Palme.
Jamie, do you think he's correct? Can we get a drum roll?
Correct, yeah.
Raisin, can we get a drum roll? And today's winner is both of you. It's a draw. Congratulations, Raisin. You got it correct.
We gotta have a tie.
We've got to have a tiebreaker question. It's going to be whoever raises the hand quickest, okay? And it's going to be a general knowledge question, okay?
Yeah.
Knowledge.
I thought I would win with Cat the Gut, but
okay.
Let me find one. Hold on. Let me find a good question that I think is a reasonable. Okay, let's have a look.
USA question for the tie.
Okay, here we go. So, let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Just be patient. Okay. Okay, here we go. We'll go whoever's the closest on this one because this is fairly abstract, but on average, how far away is the moon from the Earth in miles? And I'll give you a clue, it's in the thousands. I'll give you a bigger clue, it's in the hundreds of thousands. So, I'm going to let this person go first because they got the last question right, and that's Razum. I want you to pick a number in the thousands, hundreds of thousands. You can obviously.
Do I need to say it in miles?
In what? In miles?
In kilometers and stuff?
No. It's in miles. So just name a number.
Yeah, I don't know the conversion between miles and kilometers.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, I'll do the conversion for you. Hold on. KM to miles. So, Razum, give me a measurement of number above 100,000 that you believe.
Don't listen.
Jamie, just deafen and I'll wave when you can undeafen. Okay? Go, Razum.
Okay. I'm going for 11,400 kilometers.
Okay. Somebody write that down for us. Just in your head, just write it down for me.
No, wait.
Okay. Wait, Razum.
Pardon.
Wait. Okay. So,
Million.
Jamie.
Million.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You say million, Razum? Hold on, Razum, just say the number because he's here now and he can't guess that.
Okay. 11,400
kilometers. Jamie, how many?
That was oddly specific, given that it's posted in chat as well.
No. Okay, no, he posted it after. Robin posted it after because I asked him to. So Jamie, I mean, Razum didn't listen properly. So, Jamie, I'm
doing miles.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna say.
You both get
290,000 miles.
290,000.
Yeah.
Miles. Okay, the correct answer. Can I get a drum roll from you both this time? The answer today is 238,000 miles.
So what's the conversion to race then?
Razum did 11,000 kilometers, which is not even within 200,000. You were 52,000 away.
Yeah.
Razum was over 230,000. So, yet again, Shems wins today's text quiz.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad
This
for
is
giving
becoming
birth to such a
Genius.
brilliant mind.
Brilliant mind.
Truly a genius in his own league.
Unmatched.
Unmatched by anyone. People say he might be superior to Stephen Hawking.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
unconfirmed at this.
Wow. But Razum, it's 70,000 miles. No, it's 230. Oh, Razum, your conversion was 70,000. It's still not right. No, 11,000 kilometers is not 70,000 miles, Isaiah. That's wrong. It's more. It's the other way around. There's more miles than a kilometer. Yeah, so it's 1.6 miles for every kilometer. So, hi everybody else that's just joined. How you doing? So, Razum, you all right? You look really downtrodden and upset over there.
Yeah, I'm really down. God dang it.
Okay, we'll try and bring some joy back to his day, guys. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our sports side or fighting sides of the podcast. And the first thing we're going to talk about is a Chinese man with the iron crotch kung fu. And I'm just watching this video here and just, can we, is there any bits about him getting, oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh,
that's some balls of steel.
mate, is there anything left? Surely it would just have disappeared now. Has anybody else been able to take a shot like this to the knackers? Because usually it's just a flick. Anything, the lightest touch would drop you. Meanwhile, this guy's taken a full log to his shaft. Like, what was he thinking? Like, what was he actually... Is there any more pictures? Look at this guy. He's just... And this guy's helping. This guy's like, what's that? Professor wants me to throw this log straight at his piece? Sure, I'll fucking do that. Thinking it's going to drop him.
The secret is to tuck. You're still going to hit your testicles, though. Like, they don't just magically disappear.
What do you mean the secret is?
Okay, he means tuck him underneath out the back door. Bulldog is nuts. That's what he's talking about.
No, so tucking is a thing that drag queens does to remove kind of the bulge when they're in drag queens. So, you know, Right, okay. This is going to get graphical real quick, but Twitch, it's educational. So above the penis, right, you have a little pocket, right? There's skin that you can pull out. So what they do is that they put the testicles up there. They kind of keep themselves there, chuck the penis back, and then you put tape over. I've watched enough seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race to know this.
That's not safe. Surely the balls
It
need
is
to
safe.
remain outside. That's why you have a ball bag, to keep the balls at the right temperature and the sperm.
That's kind of pretty close to where they are before, they drop down as you're born,
No.
Yeah.
Paige just goes, I'm scared now. You watch Paige's James the mod, another mod for us here.
Like I said, RuPaul's Drag Race is quite an interesting series.
Paige, you're going to be shocked now when James comes home and tries this for you. And shows you.
Hey, Paige, I was watching a podcast today and I really want to try something out.
Oh my god, that is just fucking. But Jamie, I feel like you're pulling my leg.
Why the fuck you watching RuPaul? That's high quality content.
High quality. A lot of people like Drag Race, man. It's super popular,
Drag Race
isn't it?
is so fucking good.
It's so popular. So now that we've talked about unlegitimate martial arts and people getting hit in the balls, why not? Let's talk about some real legit martial artists. Logan Paul. He's going to be fighting the best to ever do it, Mr. 50-0 Floyd Mayweather. We were speaking about this the other day, Jamie, off stream, and the interesting thing is with this, it's not an actual professional boxing bout, it's an exhibition, like Mike Tyson the other day.
Nothing will count on his actual record. Yeah.
Could you imagine if Logan knocked him out in this? So they will fight on February 20th. It's not fought since New Year's Eve in Japan in 2018, where he knocked out Tenshin Nasukawa in one night. Mayweather was barely touched and earned a cool $9 million in just 139 seconds. So Logan could very well be knocked out here.
Yeah.
Looks like Mayweather's taking no prisoners. He doesn't care if you're a professional fighter. He's just going to kill you. Can't fault him. He's only had one professional fight, and he had another fight against KSI, which was an amateur bout. There'll be 18 years age difference. These YouTube girls better find some Barbie dolls to play with, because I'm not the one for the kid game, says Mayweather. Oh, great smack talk, dude. 3 years ago, God, the Americans are great at talking shit, huh? 3 years ago, a fighter from the UFC said my name, and I had to put a muzzle on that bitch. Okay, sure. Logan Paul can get the same treatment before I go conquer Japan again. Weird. When and where is it? Saturday the 20th February. They haven't decided a location. It's likely to be in MGM Vegas, because it will bring in, well, if they can get rid of COVID, it will bring in a shitload of tourism. Because, and you know what? I'd argue that Logan brings as many eyes for that match as Mayweather will.
More.
Probably because of the media space.
Yeah, not even that. I think from judging by the response from the boxing community, there's going to be a lot more YouTube fans actually watching the match than boxing fans.
Yeah, because for the boxing fans, they're like, this shit's ruining our sport. Meanwhile, the YouTube fans are like, oh my God, Logan's going in there. He's going to kick his ass, because they know nothing, you know? So it'll be super interesting.
Do you think that Logan has any type of chance?
Well, okay, so what? Well, I was listening to True Geordie talking about this. So Logan has obviously the age advantage. He has a height advantage, reach advantage, and weight advantage.
Which is what I said to you the other day, Jamie.
Yeah, exactly.
But the difference is...
All that being said is, it's Mayweather. He has the experience. But...
There's
I don't
levels.
know, to me, it kind of seems like, he had the chance to just end it at 50-0 with McGregor, as he said he was going to. And, take the money, live the rest of his life, have a fucking blast. Which, according to Tyson as well, he has been, because he's spending money like it's going out of fashion.
This is all a money maker.
Which is why he's doing this.
It's all for money. But you've got to remember, right? Like I said to you, Jamie, beforehand, I said, Logan's got all the advantages, but when you fight in somebody at the class level of Mayweather, all of that goes out of the window.
Yeah.
He won't be able to hit him.
I think Mayweather will win. That being said, I really want to see Logan Paul win.
Just for the fact of it's hilarious. A big upset.
Exactly.
As an underdog. I agree with that. I'd love to see Logan win because it's an underdog and the odds are so stacked against him. Could you imagine if he knocked... The first person to knock Mayweather out would be a fucking YouTuber who's not a real professional boxer?
Imagine what that would do, not only to the YouTube community, but to the boxing community and to the internet in general.
It would.
Don't you think that pressure can affect Mayweather?
No, Mayweather's fought that as the favorite his whole career, pretty much since he won a title.
Yeah, a part of me kind of thinks that Mayweather might think that this is just a YouTuber and possibly underestimate the entire fight.
Nah, he won't, because don't forget, he fought McGregor and everybody was like, McGregor's never going to beat him. He's not a boxer, he's a fighter.
Yeah.
You know, he's never going to beat him. And Mayweather touched him a couple of times. He hit him with a nice uppercut. But don't forget, McGregor's been a fighter, fighting at the highest level in UFC in combat sports. The highest level of competitor that Logan has fought under the lights is KSI, who's another YouTuber.
Yeah,
that's the big difference. And it's like this when people in the UFC fought Khabib. They was all like, we can stop his takedowns, we can do this, we can do that. As soon as you get in there with a bear wrestler and he takes you down and holds you there, the strength is different. I think Logan's going to swing a lot and miss and be tired very quickly. Mayweather's the hardest person.
That you're playing, did that just fuck up for anybody else? That is genuinely fucked on my side.
What's happened to it?
The music that you're playing.
Why? What's it doing?
It's freaking the fuck out. On my side, at least.
Should be fine.
I don't listen.
Okay, just my side.
But yeah, it could be super interesting, right? I'm intrigued to see where they go with it, and
yeah,
it's whether
Obviously,
now
it's a money fight. There's a lot of money into it.
The question is whether McGregor also jumps on this and fights Jake on the same card.
I don't think it will.
Could you imagine? No,
not on the same card.
Connor, no, because the pay-per-view would be to do a separate card, wouldn't it? And them headline.
I don't think he's gonna stoop as though to fight Jake Paul.
No.
I don't think he can be asked with this. He has too much to lose on it and not enough to gain.
And he can make just as much money fighting in the UFC.
Yeah.
If not more. He's fighting Dustin Poirier in January or something like that.
Yep.
So he needs to be fully focused on that because Dustin's a killer. So
yeah.
And moving on, what we'll do is for our last story, as I like to do with these boys, we'll watch some Missed Fist, which is from organizations all around the world, where the boys get to see some cool knockouts and submissions. So this one's going to be somebody shooting in for a takedown and going into a guillotine. So let me zoom in for you boys. Can you see that?
Yep.
Zoom in a touch more, maybe. There we go. How long's the video? Hold on. It's only 40 seconds. So you'll see him. He's going to probably shoot in for a double. Oh, here we go. He's shot in. Guillotine. Jumping. So the guy on top's in trouble. He's getting strangled. Is he going to go to sleep? Oh, it's already... Yeah, he tapped. He's out. Look, he's out. He tapped and he's out. He's half conscious there. That's great. Okay, what's this one? Some shit on the EFC prelims. Hammerlock, love this. Watch this. You'll love this. This will be great. How's he going to set this up? Oh, he's going to reach over with the right hand. So he's going to stuff it like he's going for the triangle. Left foot into the bicep. Yep, there you go. Now he's just going to pull the... That's a hard submission to do, man. That is a hard submission to do. See how he's keeping it trapped with his left arm as well? Now he's going to try and get the leverage. And now he's going to just, like, crack his collarbone and his elbow. This guy doesn't tap his shot. He verbally tapped. What? Did the ref stop it because his shoulder was going to pop? I think the ref stopped it. I don't think the guy tapped.
Jeez.
That would have snapped, dude. The ref saved him from himself there. Too tough for his... Here we go. Mrs. KO earlier. Zubair Zubarov with the running punch to the face. I'm intrigued. Let's have a look at this one. What's this? Come on. Oh my God. His leg bent underneath him. Funny. Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
He's dead. Ref, what are you doing? What are you doing, ref? The ref did not protect him there. I just need to rewind back. Here we go. It's when so his legs get dropped. It's in a minute, right? Wait until he backs up. The ref thought about jumping in. It's this bit, right? Ref should be in there now. He takes 1, 2, 3, 4 more shots before the ref gets in there. Fucking hell, ref. Great. What about this one? That's in Spanish. I cannot read it. What's this one? 1 minute. Okay. See what this one is. Okay, stop talking it up. It's for a title. Let's go. I want to see the knockout already. Oh, we missed it. Fuck.
Wow.
That was quick. Right hand, left hand. That's a good stoppage. Oh, now he attacks the ref. Yep, here we go. Oh shit, I got the ref. What happened?
He took the wrong guy.
That happens all the time, dude. People get knocked out, choked out, they come back awake, and they just are instantly still in fight mode, so they attack the ref, not realizing, thinking it's the opponent.
Oh.
Here we go. Alexander Schenk. Island
Is
fights.
it punished? Do you get punished?
No. They understand. You're not in your right mind, mate, when you go out. Nobody's in their right mind when they go unconscious. This one's a bit laggy. Oh, why is the guy just standing there? He's not even defending himself. Oh, he's dead. That guy was so cocky. He was like, your shots aren't hitting me. And then he just landed the nice short right hand. What about this one? Mate, look at these. Mate, what's happening in Brazil? I thought surely the Brazil's COVID's rising. Yeah, this is happening. Look at how the pack. No wonder COVID's rising in Brazil. God damn. Oh, mate, he's going for the sweep. This isn't even like a professional MMA fight. Oh, he's doing nut shots. Oh, the ref. The ref stepped in to protect him after the nut shot. And then the guy just... Mate, that was shocking. Watch the ref, right? The ref steps across him because he kicks him in the balls, I think. He had nut shot. Watch. The ref steps across. Look. Gets in the way. And then the guy takes his hand down because he thinks the ref's protecting him. Oh, my God. Brutality.
Wow.
Here we go. What's this one? Carlos Vermola. He fought in the UFC. Crushes the can. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guys, you'll appreciate this. Crushes the can.
What's that?
It's tapping. Oh, God. So, yeah, he's got like a... It looks like he's got an S grip under the chin, and he's just basically pulling his head off. What a weird submission. I think he's crushing the throat. I think he's crushing the throat there with just a finger-to-finger S grip. That's really unusual. I've never seen that before. I thought when they say crushing the can, that normally means when they hit them in the burst. Oh, he's out. So a Darce choke and an Anaconda are very similar, except you go the opposite way. So an Anaconda goes from head to armpit. The Darce goes from armpit to head. And it's basically a strangulation, like an arm triangle. 3 slams and you're out. Oh, God, this will be good. You guys will enjoy this. German suplex. Oh, maybe not. Is he out already? Oh, the guy's out. The guy's out. Oh, damn. He slammed him on his face. That's great. We love that. We love that shit. Oh, here we go. Shellac. This will be a nice head kick. If you guys like head kicks. Oh. The guy's so real good with straight there. Look. Wow.
Yeah, that's more sportsmanlike.
Very sportsmanlike. Which one of those was your favorites, boys? Any?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's so hard because I don't know. Like most of the time, it kind of looks the same to me. I don't really see the difference
The
because
technique.
I'm not into the sport. Yeah. I can't say like. I can't say the difference between a hammerlock and I don't know.
Those were
guillotine.
unusual. Yeah, they were unusual finishes. Like a hammerlock is really rare. That was probably my favorite, the hammerlock with the because it's just so unusual.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't see the difference because I'm not into,
The sport.
Into the sport and this type of fighting.
That's why I'm educating you and showing you this world.
It's true. It's
It's very true. So,
but it's hard to pick a winner. I like the one in the end where he actually stopped before when he noticed he was out.
because of the sportsmanship.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, you're a good guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're a good guy. Okay, so what we're going to do is, guys, have you got anything you want to add here before we go and raid one of my TLR brothers?
We haven't done the facts about Sweden and Norway.
Oh, shit, I forgot about them. Shems H.
Yeah, coming in with a clutch.
Go on, then.
Yeah.
Go on, Shems H. Hit us with your Norwegian
All right,
fact.
so I will put a disclaimer. I needed to write this down because there's no way I would have remembered this. But Norway is currently the leading country in the world in terms of Winter Olympics medals.
Wow.
So, following the 2018 one that was in South Korea, Norway has a total of 368 medals, 132 of them being gold. And the closest rivals are the United States with 305, and 105 of them being gold, and Germany with 238 having 92 gold medals.
God damn, so you're just running away with this shit?
Yep.
Look at you
The
go.
Winter Olympics is where we're at.
Champions. I mean, Summer Olympics, let's not talk about it, but Winter Olympics?
No, fuck Summer Olympics.
Yeah. Okay, is that it for your fact, Jamie?
Yep. that's my
Beautiful
fact.
job. Thank you very much. Stay away from Norway in the winter. Raisem93, let's hear your fact about Sweden that you're just finding now because you forgot like me. Love the preparation, bro.
Yeah, about that. I had my list like saved.
The one that you handwrit.
Yeah, the one.
list.
Yeah, I had that the for the last episode. You guys that knows who I am. You saw that in the last today's take. But North Korea owes a 45-year-old Volvo debt.
I've seen this.
Sweden. Yeah.
I did see this the other day. Go on.
Yeah. I had no idea. Sweden was one of the first countries to jump aboard the hype train and open up financial relations to North Korea.
Yeah.
I think we even got an embassy in North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting.
No, how much was the money that they owe you now?
Oh, that's true.
It's on there. It's on the article. I've read it myself. I read it the other day when I was searching for questions about
Wait, you've
Norway.
read-
300
No.
million euros.
300 million euros. And they're still trying to get it, aren't they? They send them an invoice every year, raise them, to try and get the money back for the unbought Volvos. But
Yeah. In typical Swedish fashion, realizing there was a little they could actually do, they simply kept sending invoices.
I mean, you're not going to go to war over it, are you? Because you're neutral.
No.
No, I guess you won't send anyone to like try to collect it either.
Yeah. Yeah, good old
Don't
Sweden.
work up.
Basically, just rob Sweden. They won't do anything.
True.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything. No wonder your tax is so high. If you just keep getting stole from and never reclaiming the debts. You should just send some fucking Vikings there and just get your money back.
We've come a long way since the Vikings.
Really?
No.
Didn't think
Yeah, I
so.
mean, look at us.
What I will say, guys, we have been backloading. We've backloaded 2 of the podcasts thus far onto Spotify. We haven't been approved for. We haven't been
Apple
approved for
Podcasts.
Apple yet, but we are on. Where are we on? We're on Spotify, Breaker, Google, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and yeah, we're on those thus far. So if you do want to listen to our historical podcast, we've got episodes 1 and 2 on there now. Episode 3 will be uploaded tomorrow. And obviously, we'll keep loading them weekly until we catch up with our current schedule. So make sure you drop us a listen on there. If you haven't listened to the first couple of episodes of today's take, feel free to go back and watch them. Like I say, every week there will be a backload of our previous ones on there until we're caught up. So I really appreciate all you guys stopping in today. We are going to go and raid Shaxx. Let me just get that ready. Shaxx LDN. Is it underscore LDN? I can't remember. No, it's not. I'm good, friend. Okay.
Nope.
So, Shems, Raisin, anything else you want to add?
No, not really.
Raisin?
So with Twitch Prime.
So with Twitch Prime to Raisin 93. And
Or
guys,
JTDM.
as
Smush.
always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.